What's up, everybody? I recorded this video on Saturday, April 2nd, 2022. It's 2:28 p.m. and it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. I'm going to walk from Chinatown all the way to the New York Stock Exchange today and see what's going on. Chinatown seems to be pretty active right now, being right in the middle of the afternoon, and a lot of car traffic here on Canal Street. We're about to walk past all the grocery vendors. If you want inexpensive groceries, this is where you'll come in Chinatown. Look at how big those grapes are. There's more grocery vendors down on Mulberry Street on both sides of the street. That papaya looks delicious. I've never been disappointed with the quality of the produce here from these grocery vendors whenever I get them. Oh wow, white dragon. Looks like a strawberry, but it's white in color. Wonder if it tastes the same. Never had that before.
They'll take his side.
I think oranges are in season now.
Ginger. I said that like 6.
And I'm like, we go on.
I'm about to turn right on one of the most well-known streets in Chinatown, Mott Street. It's good to see they still have the lanterns up. And what is going on with Feida Bakery? It's open, but it looks like they got rid of the name on the top, and they have some loose wiring. Don't know what's up with that. The meat's at Hey Hey Roasted, always very fresh. I think Big Wong Chinese restaurant has a new advertisement in the front. Peking duck with steamed pancakes and scallion, and 2 lobster special. Looks like iLook will be under construction for 2 months, according to that sign.
Los pollos que te den.
Chinatown seems to be quite active right now. There's a lot of people walking around the streets.
Gift shop, all kinds of souvenirs. You guys want to go here? I want to see some all sorts of souvenirs.
Yeah, the thing.
A nice souvenir would be a New York license plate with your name on it. I'm curious what the line is at Mei Lai Wa, which is really famous for their roast pork buns, and also the Chinatown ice cream factory across the street.
Yeah, she said her friend too.
There's Chinatown Ice Cream Factory. Seems to be a little bit of a crowd outside. Now that the weather's getting a little bit warmer in New York, it's more conducive towards ice cream eating. And the legendary Mei Lai Wa has a line out the store as usual. A wait from here, I don't know, it's probably like 15 minutes from the back of the line. It is well worth waiting in line for those roast pork buns.
Wow.
Believe me. Even that person exclaimed how long the line was. That's about usual for Mei Lai Wa.
That's sort of all they make, you know. We're gonna make bread up.
No, that's not at all.
So from here, I'm going to turn right onto Chatham Square and then head towards Worth Street. Sion Famous Foods. Very busy today.
I didn't ask. I had to clarify.
Actually, a lot of these restaurants here in Chinatown are busy. Haven't really seen too many restaurants which weren't busy. What happened here with Great New York Noodle Town restaurant? They're closed for renovations, will reopen by June 1st under the same management. Well, this is disappointing. This place was really, really good. But they're going to be closed for another 2 months, it seems. I remember this used to be the location of McDonald's. Nothing's ever opened up here since. Really fascinating exterior. Here's Pell Streets. What happened here? They closed Pell Street off to traffic. Only bicycles can go in now. Let's walk through. Take a look. Well, this is going to be an issue. There's a car driving this way, and then there's going to be the other car driving the other way. Will they be able to fit? I don't think so. One's going to have to exit or reverse. It's way too narrow of a street. Let's take a look at the flying unicorn made out of noodles. The pigeons seem to be enjoying it, sitting on top of it. And Doyers Street, which is probably the most colorful street in Chinatown and very well-known street. This long line here is for the Namwa Tea Parlor, oldest dim sum house in Chinatown. Looks like they've got plenty of business. And what's going on over here with Taiwan Pork Chop House? This was closed since the last time I was here. Looks like Con Edison, the utility company, is doing some work here. Electrical system work. From January 1st, 2022, our restaurant will be closed temporarily to repair the gas pipe. Well, it's been 3 months later. I hope this restaurant management has gotten compensated for the inconvenience of the utility work. I know there's many restaurants that don't get compensated, and it really affects their bottom line. Let's continue walking to Wharf Street. How's Dim Sum Palace doing? They've had this grand opening dim sum notice for quite a few months now. I see there's a few tables in there filled. I could go down to the Wall Street area through Park Row, but it's not as scenic as going down this way. Plus we've got the Jenga building over there in front of us. It's named so because of its shape. Looks like one of those Jenga games where you remove one block and you keep doing so, taking turns, and the person who removes the block that makes it fall loses the game. Here we see the backside of the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse. As well as the Tombs building, which is slated to be demolished and rebuilt as an even taller prison. I know many people in the community are still trying to rally to prevent its construction. And the name The Tombs comes from one of the earlier versions of that prison where it was really designed like an Egyptian tomb. It looked very beautiful. But that structure had a lot of problems. It was structurally unsound and it was sinking into the ground. So they had to scrap it, but the name remained for the two successor prisons.
Does like seem
I find it very curious how there's a block-long scaffolding where the state office building is. This building, the state office building, is famously where the weddings are held, the civil weddings. And the signs of spring are here. We've got daisies blooming over here. They're one of the earliest flowers to bloom. One World Trade Center peeking out above these buildings. That's the tallest building in the United States at 1776 feet tall. Many will argue that it's not because the spire there is cheating and they will do it by the floor height instead of the antenna height. Wonder what's happening here. U.S. courthouse over here. I'm just curious how busy the financial district will be, considering that it's a Saturday in New York. You'll really see the financial district, otherwise known as FIDI, really active during the weekdays, especially during lunchtime, which is right about now. We'll be passing by the entrance of the Brooklyn Bridge pretty shortly. I am noticing a lot more tourists coming to the city, so we'll get to see how busy the bridge is. What's going on here? Is the Manhattan Municipal Building leaking? Yeah, it is. Well, that's unusual. Hope that's clean water and not dirty water.
Wait.
This is a pretty dangerous crossing because there's a blind corner here with the cars. The bridge doesn't really seem too crowded right now. Although there is a large group of people starting to enter the bridge right now.
I don't even need the ketchup. I can get all the rest of it. Whatever.
Someone likes to smash the wait button. And it's not me this time.
That one's even a little fancy.
Wait.
Hij zat eerst met z'n tweeën bij zo'n comedy show. Zo'n klein ding. En wij zo gewoon lekker naar de grond. En ik zag gewoon zo'n lui op de eerste. Hij zei, wait.
Wait.
City Hall Park just ahead of me. And we're right next to New York City Hall, which is the oldest City Hall building that still serves its original function. There's other city halls all throughout the country which have been renovated or have been knocked down to make new structures, but they no longer function as the City Hall. Pace University across the street. They're known for their business school, which is pretty fitting because we're in the financial district now. On the other side of the Brooklyn Bridge is the FIDI. So this street is known as Park Row. Back in the day, newspapers would line Park Row. Back in the day, newspapers would line Park Row, and it was known as Newspaper Row. They set up shop here because it was very convenient next to City Hall, as well as the Lower East Side, which is where most of the people lived in the city. Statue of Benjamin Franklin.
What he said?
I'll now be walking south on Nassau Street until I get to the New York Stock Exchange. Will we be able to even pass over here? There's this gigantic crane right in front of me. I didn't expect this to happen. Pretty sure we're gonna have to go around it. There's no way we're gonna be able to go over that caution tape on this block. And I wonder what they are doing with this crane. Are they constructing something here? Wow, look at this. Like, the entire corner is been demolished. And I see there's a construction site sign there, work in progress commercial. This is gonna be lasting for a while. Seems that New York City is always under construction. It will be a great city if they ever finish building it. Look at this, the crane's even suspended off the ground. It's a great shot right there.
Thank you.
Wow, congratulations.
You got the good camera.
Yeah, it's a small one. The pocket too. The historic Beekman Hotel to the right of me. They're really known for their interior atrium.
So on Monday,
I've been inside this building several times. It's well worth the visit. Wow, they're not letting anyone make a left turn here. And I wonder if this CVS is even open. They say it's open 24 hours, but there's a lot of white paper in the front of the doors, and they don't want to seem to show the interior at all. It may be open 0 hours, not 24 hours. Unfortunately, I've noticed this trend a lot throughout the city. Many of these pharmacies have closed up. Well, it looks like this entrance is open, so maybe it's not closed. Joe's Pizza still gathering a crowd outside. And here on Fulton Street, you get one of the best views of the One World Trade Center building. No problem. Wonder what's going to happen to this site right to the side of me here. It's nothing more than dirt right now. You can see it. I wonder if something's going to be constructed here eventually. It looks very bleak across the street. Several closed businesses. The financial district is a lot more busy than I thought it was going to be. I never noticed the scaffolding across the street the last time I was here. Just yesterday, I walked Fifth Avenue and I really remarked how much scaffolding there was on Fifth Avenue, as well as construction. Now coming down to the financial district, it's a similar vibe. There's more construction than ever. Here's the New York Federal Reserve Building. And we can see the New York Stock Exchange over there, just 2 blocks away.
The dog's gonna like the walker more than
You know what I want to do before I wrap this up in front of the New York Stock Exchange? I want to go to 28 Liberty Street in the lower level, because the last time I was there during a live stream, and it was pretty much an empty mall. And it was so strange because it was like 5 levels underground. Let's see if that's the same thing here. The 28 Marketplace. Let's see if this is even open right now. There's only one store here, the Alamo. Pull, push, I guess pull. Well, there's some people going down this escalator now. This is 28 Liberty Street. And I think this shopping mall here is gonna need a lot more tenants. If you've never seen this before, this is probably like one of the freakiest things you'll probably ever see. There's only the Alamo Draft House Cinema. Every other level is empty like this. Isn't this strange? So there's one lower level. Second lower level. This one I think has a tenant here. This is Sing for Hope pianos. This over here, I think, is called the press room, or it might be the Alamo Draft House Cinema, the main entrance. But this is the second lower level. Oh wow, they got smart. So yeah, the last time I was here, there was one down escalator, and you were able to go down here. Yeah, there used to be one down escalator on either side, and that was the other entrance to the Alamo Draft House Cinema. But this is still a weird place. Hard to believe that there's two lower levels here that look like they could do a lot more with. Is this door even open? It's locked. Good thing it is. All right, that was the tour of 28 Marketplace. Only one store you can visit here, but everything else looks like it needs to be occupied, you know? Take care. I think this used to be a major location for JP Morgan Chase Bank. And now it's owned by an investment firm, the Fosen Group. All right, here's the Equitable building, which got built so tall and so blocky and wide that it blocked out a lot of the sunlight in the area, and it led to what was called the setback laws, which were guidelines for which all the future skyscrapers needed to follow. Nowadays, when you see the skyscrapers, they're all in like a wedding cake design, so they can let in sunlight on the local streets. And here we are at Broad Street and Wall Street, where the New York Stock Exchange is located. And also Federal Hall over to my left, which is gonna be under renovations for a while. The scaffolding's been up for a very long time. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to be ending my video here. I really hope you enjoyed this walking video from Chinatown all the way to the financial district. Smash the like button for me, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Take care.